Uh, this isn't the roof. This is the base. It's all right.
You have to do the whole base?
Nah. Okay, so we're doing the base and we're just wrapping it like a book cover. That's so funny. Nobody typed in, hit the record button.
No, we didn't. Jump the dog.
I know, and I mitered the corners, and I score taped everything, and I went
Let me
around and
ask you
used.
something. Are you wrapping it so that that part goes underneath? Is the house under or something?
This is the bottom,
Okay.
and this will be. I'm putting a liner on it, and that's where the house will sit.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to
Pretty.
do my ends. Taking the tape off helps.
Aren't you furnishing?
Yes, I already did. Then I'll do it now. I did it. I did the crease already, and
Hardworking people put tutorials out on how to do this. We should give them props.
exactly.
Kathy ordered out paper phenomenon. Gentleman Jim has done some great tutorials. We miss Jim coming
I know.
after the holidays.
He needs to come back.
Season right now.
He needs to come back. The only problem with this is it does bring back book covering nightmares from when I was in school. Remember how you always had to cover your books? You bring.
But then you had to make them with that flap on the inside too. That I didn't care for that. So you can stick the book in.
Oh yeah.
They never came out right. Kathy's like, sorry, Jonna, I was having a meltdown in the craft room. All is good now.
Oh my goodness.
Some piles fell over. Yeah, oh boy. I always go, avalanche.
Oh, that could be. Yeah, that could be really bad. That could be really bad. I'm always afraid that my wall shelves are gonna come out of the wall.
Gabby knows to run when she starts hearing paper start like rolling.
So, see how nice those corners work out with that tool? It really comes out nice.
Yes, perfect trim ruler. You can put the link in.
Yeah, that was I saw Catherine use it at the Scrap Beach. I was like,
Yep, Catherine. Catherine rocks the tools, let me tell you. Okay, well that was an intuitive website. That's what it's called, perfecttrimruler.com.
oh, there you go.
That's easy.
Unless I use the wrong corner and then you get that, which is not good. I turned it and I got the wrong corner.
There you go.
So
There's only one C in perfect.
that's where this will come in handy. I'm gonna have to I'll put a tree on that corner.
See, that's what happened to me. What did you do? Did you pick the wrong corner to measure?
Yep. I did the other three right and I did that one wrong. So see, it happens to the best of us.
I did that too. I think because I had it facing the wrong way.
I did too. And you know what? I get in the habit of marking the one that I want to use. That way I know I keep using the same one. But this time I use the thicker one because I'm using a thicker chipboard. And sure enough, that's what I did. But only the little corner, only the little tip's going to be seen. So,
Yeah.
but oh, that's so frustrating when that happens. And now my glue won't come out because I didn't put the lid on it.
Did you go all the way around? Because maybe one way to make sure you're using the right thing is if you do the up, down on one side, turn it and do up, down on the other side instead of going around in a circle. I just thought of that. I'll have to try it.
Okay, because I'm not envisioning what you just said.
Well, you have it facing you, so you do that upper right, lower right, and then flip it and do upper, lower.
You just have to use the same corner, and I didn't use the same corner.
Okay, I will try it.
Okay.
Oh, that's what Joyce is doing. Remember you asked about her art table? She's putting her Project Life and Candy Station together in the same area. You know what I did? And Dee Dee, you might have done this too. I went through my stash and I pulled like all of my little stickers and embellishments and flat embellishments that I thought would look good on Project Life cards, and I stuck them all in a little. Maggie Mick says, if you don't already have a contractor's license, Jonna, you will after this.
I know. I just had to laugh about that. That is so funny.
Okay. Who would buy a house built by Jonna?
Okay.
Glue's not going to hold anything. Just saying.
Okay, so now we can just line it. And what did I do with my lining paper? Okay, so your lining paper, let me give you the measurements on that real quick. Let me get a ruler. Is going to be, because you want the seam under the house. So 12 inches by 8 7/8. I know, I had to do that. And then the other one's 8 7/8 by 6.
Would it be really bad if you just took away the 8 or added another 8?
Yeah, and then it would hang off the edge. That would be bad.
And then you could trim. Okay. That's really pretty paper, by the way.
Yeah, this is the Noel line. I added in because the other paper, I didn't have enough of the 12 by 12.
Yes, Dee Dee has a Project Life table station. Yes, we know Dee Dee.
I do too. I have one set up where I have it out. So, and I've got my little photo printer next to it, and I have a stick down thing, and so
Joyce said that you and she could build together. You could build something.
there we go. You build it, and I will hold the pieces while the glue dries.
Actually, Maggie was here last week, and she's on my list.
Welcome back, Maggie.
Oh, that's sweet, Sandy. Bye, Sandy.
Bye, Sandy.
Going to visit her dad.
Tell them we all said hi, and I just stuck this down wrong. Oh. Okay, I got to get the heat tool out because I stuck it down crooked.
Oh no, did you do?
I stuck it down crooked.
Oh. I do that all the time.
Yeah, but now it would have a big bubble in it. It'll have a big bubble in it.
I know, Joyce, me too. I have a small space. So let me clean up all the stuff to pull out things. Pull out and focus on the
Oh, it's starting to tear underneath. It's really just this corner. I could just get this up.
You can do that successfully if you now have lots of time to do that. That's good.
Ow. Just burned myself. Okay, there we go. That's why they call it a heat tool. Okay. That's a big piece to stick down. Got it. It's kind of like contact paper. Got it. Oh, okay. That is the truth, because with score tape, man. Okay. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I need a fan. Ah.
You know, I found too that when I use my glue with the score tape, like if I do both, the glue will allow you to actually swap it around a little bit before you stick it down on the tape.
Thanks, Maggie. I'm glad you come back when you hear me yell "arg." You covered your 1957 TV with contact paper? That's so funny, Carol. Okay. I want to make sure my lines are matched up the right way. This way. Uh-huh.
I said because you wasn't going to break contact paper.
Oh. Whoop. Just dropped my ruler. Okay. So there's that. Now we got our base. Nice. And we're going to put the house down on top of it. And then we'll put the carport on. And we're done with the house. Oh no, look what happened. My thingy came out of my thing. Of my ruler when it fell. You know the cutting part that you're supposed to be able to run your blade down to cut? I think
I lost that a long time ago. I don't even know.
Look at that. I think I'm in need of a new one anyway, because I ruined my lines on it by cleaning it with something I shouldn't have cleaned it with. Before I found alcohol. Oh, it's done.
Mine does have one.
That's gone.
I never knew that was full.
Yeah, so you can run your blade down it or rip down it.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you don't cut.
The 1 inch mark in that rule.
So you don't cut your ruler. Okay.
Oh.
So let me get the house.
Dar says she thought she was hard to rule. I'm definitely hard to rule.
Well, my problem is I have like hard floors, right? I have those tile floors, so. Okay, so what we're going to do is before we want to line the house up on, hey Juanita, line the house up on the base. Before we stick it down, we want to make a straight line on here because we want to line the house up straight, and we want to have it where we can fit the carport on. So the house comes in 4.5 inches from the end. So I'm just going to take my 4.5 and I'm going to make a little tick mark with a pencil where that's going to go so that it's even. All right. And then it comes in from the back 1.25 inches. This will be the back. It's going to come in 1.25, in 1.25, And then I want to draw the line and make sure that it's straight. So it's gonna sit down on that. Why didn't that come in right? And then this will come here. Oops. And then that way when I go when I put my house down, it'll be straight. And then how much from the front? Then it's 2 5/8 from the front. 2 5/8. So we can stick one edge down and it'll be straight. Just light marks. Okay. So this is the front, this is the back, and I'm going to start by sticking one side down. And lining it up. I want to get the other corners down first too. Let me do that. So if you do the whole thing, then
Now, how do you figure out where to lay it down? You're putting a pencil on me?
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 5/8 in. And this is the carport side.
Adorable.
So you're going to have more room on that side. And then it's going to be 1, 2 3/8 of an inch in here. 2 3/8 of an inch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to draw this corner in straight. And what was this? This was 1 1/4 from the back. So 1 1/4 from the back. Let's do this. 1 1/4 from the back. And then I'm going to draw my line. And I'm going to draw my line. So I have the corners lined up. Okay, so now I can line the corners up and then put the house down. That way it'll be straight on your board. So I'm just pulling off all the score tape off the base flaps. I'm not reading. If you need me, put a Q, a blue Q, so I see, because I'm not reading the chat right now.
No, they're talking about tools
And me being hard.
Diane!
Me being.
Hi, happy Diane!
Hey, Diane. Okay. So we're going to start on one side. This is the front. And I'm going to, it's hard to do it without putting my head in the camera. So put the corner down. Put that on like that. Make sure that's straight so the corners line up. Then I'm going to come down this end and make sure that this is straight and that the corners are lined up. Again, why doesn't that look straight? Wait. What did I do? I must have measured wrong. I did. I measured this side wrong. Where's my pencil? I was doing so good. I was on a roll.
You are doing good. Measuring scary.
Okay. It needs to come this way a little bit. Okay, so it's right here. So 1 3/4 all the way down. I must have measured this back one wrong. 1 3/4. Okay, now I'm happy. 1 3/4. Once you get that back one, okay, now you can take it and stick it down really good, the back wall. Once you have that lined up, let's go in here and score this really good. So I got the back wall down, and now we want to make sure that this front wall's straight, and the front wall is you just want to make sure that front wall is straight all the way down. Okay. And you can kind of manipulate it before you really stick it down to get it in there good and straight. All right, got that. So now we have our base done. Base is, house is,
Oh my God, looks just like no one.
house is down. Whew, you're right, Diane. Slow and steady wins the race. Sweating it out on that one. Then I'll go back in and just use an eraser and clean up my pencil marks, okay? So you want to make sure you get in there and you really stick that down to the base. Really good. Okay. And then you're going to put the floor in. And the floor is just going to go right in to the house. All right. And this is where you can kind of trim up if it doesn't fit exactly like you want it to. And then I used wet glue so I could manipulate it and it didn't stick to the, it doesn't, you know, it sticks to the bottom, but it won't stick to the sides when you're putting it in. So. So that's when you stick the base in. Now we can work on the carport. And the carport is going to go at this end. And this is where it gets a little tough, tricky. Because, yeah, it is the voice of experience. I learned on my prototype. Oh. We're going to put the carport in, and then all we have left is the roof and the mini. And we'll take a little break after we do the carport. So, let's pull out all the pieces for the carport. You're going to need these little posts that I made, and I'll show you how to make those. Because you're going to make 4 of them.
It's only going to hurt a little, Diane. You'll just feel a slight pinch. say before they stab you with the needle?
What's happening? Oh, Dee Dee, I'm not getting get on a level. But you know what? A level would help. It would really help. I do need a cup of coffee. Oh, and I hit my warmer off, so now my coffee's cold. Blech. Dee Dee, do you have one of these? Because I don't think you have one of these. And if you don't have one of these, I'm sending you one. It is a little cup warmer. Keeps your coffee warm or your tea warm. And it has an on-off button, and you just set it in your craft room, and you put your coffee cup on top of it, because your coffee's always going cold. And you sound like you're like me, and you like hot coffee. So you need one of those things. And if you don't have one, I'll go out and get you one and send it to you, because it is awesome. Okay, so what you're gonna...
She has one, but she doesn't have enough nearby.
She doesn't have enough what?
She has one, but she doesn't have enough, like, a plug nearby to plug it in.
Do I have to get you a strip? Oh no, I froze on her. Okay, so when you go to make the post, you're
I can't type in the chat.
I know sometimes that messes up. When you go to make these posts, you need a 1 1/4 inch, and you're going to score every 1/4 inch. And you're going to put score tape down one of the 1/4 inch sides. So I used the 1/8 inch score tape. And you're frozen.
I'm frozen. I don't know if it has anything to do with
Am I frozen? Oh, Dee Dee's back. I'm not frozen. You don't have enough outlets? You need a lot of strips then. You need a lot of those strips. So what you're going to do is fold up, and you're going to make like a tube. Fold again, and stick it to your mat. Okay. And then you're going to have this. So you're going to take this strip that's sticky, and you're going to put it in there, and you're going to stick it to your first crease. And you're going to get a pillar. And what helps right here is having something narrow that you can put in so that you can really stick it good and you have something to press against. So that's how I did the pillars for the carport. So you need to make 4 of those. And those are 1 1/4 by 4 inches high. So once you have that, then what we're going to do is we are going to put this on the house. Because according to the original design, there's one on the house. And the one on the house is also going to have a base strip, which is right here. Oh, I'm peeling the cardboard off. I want to put down some more tape. So we're going to glue that down. Yeah, I was telling Darcy I had a lot of loving thoughts toward our grandfather when I was doing this.
He made it look easy.
Of course, we weren't there when he made it. And you're just going to cover those ends, make that structure nice. Okay, like that. And then this is going to get stuck against the house. So after I get this stuck to the house, I want to do a little drawing. We have actually two drawings. I'm going to give away, what am I giving away? I had it in here. I'm giving away this. Doing a quick little drawing. I'm giving away a Tim Holtz stencil, which is the holly bough stencil. Cute. So that's going to go out to somebody. And then we have the big drawing at the end of the day that has everybody that's been in chat between last week and this week. And then we're also doing a quick drawing in it, like when I go and take a little break. We'll do a quick drawing for Darcy's giving thank. What was that called? Family Traditions project, because the person that won it, we never found, and it's been a month and a half. And we've put a call out, and we got nothing. So I said on her stream if we couldn't find that person in a month and a half, that we were going to do the giveaway again for her project. So, all right, you just want to center you want to, no, I don't think it's centered. Let me look. Yep, it's centered. Okay, you're just going to center this on, and I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay, so you got that centered. Like so. Then you're going to come in, and we're going to take, and you're going to put 1 and 2 of those right like that. And these are what's going to support the single archway, and it's also going to support the roof. So we want to take some of the 1/8 of an inch score tape, and I should have done this before I stuck it. It would have been a lot easier. And I'm going to trim it, and I'm going to do it again over here. So remind me when we go to do the front one's eye.
We're giving it away on our show.
Yes. Is everybody coming to the stream-a-thon? Why am I yelling that?
In case they can't hear?
I'm like, ah, like yelling it.
Someone would like to post that link to the Facebook page. That would be great. I don't have cookie, and I'm afraid I get the blue circle again.
I'm sorry. I know how frustrating that blue circle is. Okay, so now we got those like so. Got that? Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the other side, the double arch. But before we do that, let's do a little giveaway. So we're going to pick a number between 1 and 30 without going over. And I'll type in go. Let me get my bingo cage out. So one number between 1 and 30 after I type go without going over. Okay? So let's ready, set, go. And I know there's a lag. And I'm going to,
Yeah, you really have me.
I'm waiting.
I found last time that a couple of people put in after I typed stop, only because they didn't even see the go yet.
I know.
So I included it though.
This is for the Tim Holtz Holly Bough stencil. For this. which is regularly $5.49. So, yeah, I know it has a big lag. Don't,
I won't get mine till after Christmas, so.
but don't email me, as Dee Dee says.
Not gonna do.
Well, you'll have it for next year.
We'll get to use old stuff next year. It is a really cute stencil.
Linda Bell and Cindy. There's a lot of people who came in that I didn't see. You're welcome, Eileen.
You can put it in stop now, I think.
Okay, putting in stop. All right. I'm going to draw the number, and the number is 20. Number 20.
Okay, let me go up and see.
Okay.
20 without going over.
Yeah, nearest to 20 without going over. Paula had 18. Oh, yeah, Joyce had 19. I have Joycey. Who do you have?
Yep, looks like Joycey.
Yay! Joycey says she'd use it all year long. Pop that in there for the next one.
If you win one of the smaller prizes, it doesn't mean you can't win the big one. We keep everybody in.
Yeah, you could even win all prizes all day. Yeah, everybody stays in.
But
So.
If you ask something, it's nice not to go in, so that someone who doesn't have it. Yeah, it's really cute. I like that.
Okay. Yes, I used it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I used it on my and I have your address, so you don't have to send it to me. I used it on my tag I made the other night. Hang on, let me go grab it. I made this tag the other night. It's recorded. But I did use it on the background using the iridescent medium. I don't know if you can see it. How come no one's chatting? Do I need to? You hit pause?
Now I have to unpause it.
Oh.
Yes, I get the number.
That's so funny. Okay, now it's working. Darcy hit pause and didn't unpause it. So she could get the number. But this is what I made the other night with everyone. But it's recorded if you want to make one. Oh, you're eating peanut M&Ms? Please don't. Please don't. Yeah, Darcy to the corner, exactly. So, let's get back to the carport. Thank you, Joyce. Oh, this is the one that was supposed to go against the house. I guess it doesn't matter. Now I need to put it against chipboard. It does matter. Hang on, I need a piece of white chipboard. And then I gotta cut it out. It did matter. So I'm using the back of this pad because it's.
The flower.
What?
Show Lana the flower.
The flower.
The
poinsettia, that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Dar. Hi, Loriana. The flower is made. Tim Holtz on his 12 tags for December used called Clearly for Art and his frosted film, and he does a whole tutorial. Oh my gosh, no, Dar. Sorry to get a drink because I'm getting dry. Okay. Does a whole tutorial on that. On how to make them. I wish.
Which die was that? Was that the regular poinsettia with smaller sizes?
It's the big one with the 4 flowers on it, and then I also use the what's that thing called? The mover and shaper poinsettia, the mini one, the little mover and shaper one. Ow, see, that's busted. So it's not cutting right. I busted my paper trimmer. Not good. The Frosty film is at any box store carries it. You can also get it online. That frosted film. It's just the Tim Holtz Ideology frosted film, and the Clearly Art. I know. What's it? Simon Says Stamp had the Clearly Art. Wendy Vecchi Clearly Art. But he has a whole tutorial on his blog and with that technique. And I just wanted to try it. I thought it looked cool. And I needed to make 2 cards that were getting sent out to my nephews. And yeah, so on what I did was, it's a tag. But on the back, like I did the flaps so that you can put in a gift card. And it'll hold a gift card right there. Yeah, you're not going to trick me into it this time. So I use both. He didn't use the mover and shaper on his, but I wanted to make a smaller because of the window. I didn't want to make it that big of a poinsettia. Poinsettia. Okay, so I got my double arch cut.
Oh, that's that.
And what I want to do is, before I put what you're going to do is you're going to put a flap down. This is going on the outside. You're going to put a flap down. Because this is going to go on the base to support the sidewall. I need my 3/4 inch. And I have a neighbor that just moved in, and they leave their dog outside, and all the thing does is bark all day. It's so sad. Like, I want to go down and just set the thing free. And I don't know if it's because they're in a new house now. Hey, Jean. You Googled it and it didn't come up?
Okay, I can't get inside. I'm having a really good here.
You may have to pop out. That's what I had to do last night.
Okay,
And then when I popped out, I had to keep putting in my password. Okay. This is what it is, Linda Bell. Let me see. Can you see that? Tim Holt's ideology. Why isn't it focusing? There it goes. Frosted film.
A lot of people are streaming right now.
So you want to put that down, and then you want to definitely stick it to your mat, like I just did. And then you want to take and do a 1/2 inch. These are the outsides. And you want to do a little 1/2 inch strip right there. Let me see. I wish I had my other paper cutter. I'll just use it at a different spot. I only want a 1/2 inch. And you're going to come and cover that edge so it puts a nice little trim on it. Okay. So that's going to be the outside of the carport. And this will get stuck down to the base. And then we want to put the 1/8 inch score tape on the sides, which I remembered to do before I stuck it to the base. Right here for the posts. And then you also want to do it to the fronts and the backs of the front and the back of the carport. And you can.
Oh my gosh, Juanita, beautiful.
And there's
she has a Tibetan Mastiff mix dog. Sorry, totally off topic.
That's okay.
Our little brother had a friend that used to bred them. And they were very active in the Rare Breed Association. But they had one named Brutus, and he was huge. And even though my brother was friendly with their dogs and everything, he was like, you'd be in the living room and he'd come in, to check you out. And Chris is like, just freeze.
Okay. Then we want to put on, these are going to stick to the roof. So we want to put those on the inside. Of the front and the back. This is going to stick to the roof. So we're going to put that on first. And then we're going to, which I should have done before I put this on, but I wasn't thinking. Put a little more score tape down. Right there. And then we want to do the same thing to this one. And this is going to stick to the roof. I kind of hold the roof in place to the
Wow, how beautiful.
carport. Okay. So now we want to put the posts on this side. And you just want to line it up with the end so you have the post on. And you're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to put the seam on the inside so you can't see it. And you put the post down there. Then you're going to take and put this onto here. Line up the ends and stick that down. And then you're going to do the same thing on this side. And I'm not looking at chat at all.
That's okay. We're talking about Juanita's dog. She's got a new map, a heated map. She's gorgeous.
And
He
then
likes the cold weather. So he's laying outside in the cold, belly up, and she's freezing indoors.
oh, that's funny. Okay, so now you got the base of the carport done. And we're just going to attach it to the base. That wasn't that hard. And
Oh,
you're,
Juanita wants to know once your camper's done, if you want to come and help her with her house.
like with your house?
Yeah.
Okay. No. Would that be offend you? Okay, so now you want to stick that to the other posts, and you want to line up the base.
Donna's a great decorator.
I got to turn this to make sure I'm doing this straight. Straight.
Donna's a great decorator, but I've never seen her do heavy construction.
And you want to make sure that's stuck down. So that's the carport. Yay! So that is about where we're at right now. Now we're going to put the roof on. And the roof is, I believe, 6. Don't have my tutorial in front of me. It is 6.5 by 3.5. And we are just going to put that on top, center it, and stick it down. And it is just what
you got a lot of catching up. Get crack-a-lack.
it is just white chipboard stuck to white cardstock. Okay, so center it like that. And just kind of go from underneath and stick it down and underneath and stick it down. And there is that. Now your carport roof's not going to be supporting any. Oh, that's good. I just tilted it and it went crooked.
I don't know. Jonna, how's the camper restoration coming?
Yep. I'll update you on the blog. Did you get my email, Darcy? About
Haven't been on there.
oh, I was wanting you to see it because one came up for sale on the internet, and I wanted you to go and see it.
Okay. Well,
But it's probably sold now.
oh, one of
It's probably sold because whenever they
I
put,
thought you wanted me to buy it.
I did want you to buy it. It was a great deal. It was a steal, and it was adorable. I would buy it if I could have two of them. I would have bought it, but that meant we would have had to road trip it. Okay,
No money right now.
I mean, but it was a steal. it really was, and it's so cute. It even had the little awning. It's just adorable. Okay. So there's the carport. It is stuck. Woo! Let's take a little break. Let me take a little break for a second. And we'll get started on the mini. Which is the roof. And looks like this. Whoops, backward and upside down. And the mini is just using the Project Life Design eye pages. Has little flip ups. I did some flap outs. So you can do your little project lifing in it. And this is the Noel line, and I am using today the Fancy Pants. This is the Pink Paisley Noel line, and I'm using the Fancy Pants Merry Little Christmas. That's this one. And Yvonne, Dainty Diva, she won this paper pack last week. I gave that away. And that went out, so she should be getting it. It's gone out already. So I'm going to pause the record real quick, and I'm going to go and grab, refresh my coffee, and I will come back and I'll do the mini. So just hang on 2 seconds. I'm going to stop the record.